Guys, and welcome back to another episode of Prison Architect. So, we left off and we're in a bit of a money situation. I've started building this wall in here so that we can have our... Oh wait, no, we're having our holding cell over here, so I don't know why... I should probably unqueak all this. Unqueue this stuff. Wow, I said queek. That's my poor pronunciation coming out right there. Actually surprised that I said that. But today we're getting back into our Prison Architect Let's Play. So, we're in a bit of a money situation. We're waiting for our workers to sell some stuff, and so without further ado, I think I should probably just sell all this before they have the chance to, just so we get some extra money in here so we can finish our first cells and get some prisoners. Yeah, that's good. That's enough. So, this is going to be our reception up here, where our prisoners will come in. We check them for stuff. Looks like our metal detectors are in. I'm not sure if they are yet. I also need to get a power and water room up in here. That's something I forgot last time. Let's just look for a what's it called? Power? Cell. No. Alright, we can hang on that then. Or we could just extend it. I'm not seeing it. This must just be recording blindness. Oh, utilities, that's what I'm doing wrong. Insufficient funds, of course. So we are currently not at enough funds to do that yet. So I'm just going to wait. We're going to let the money tick in. And I think I'm going to, yeah, now I'm just going to sell as much of this as I possibly can. Just try to get our money back up. This will be going for like half an hour, 25 minutes. And then we will be good. Well, this will this part of the Let's Play will be going on for 25 minutes. For those of you who do not watch my Mesozoic update videos, which I don't think there are very many who don't, the reason I haven't updated in a while is because for 2 weeks I wasn't aware that I was going to be gone for 2 weeks, and I couldn't record, and most I could do was just respond to comments. So, you know, it won't happen again. It was just a temporary thing that occurred. But I think we're good now. We've got some money. Last episode we did pretty much go broke. I mean, there's not much more to say about it. We are kind of low on money, and that is a problem. Water's free, or it is 5,000. That's weird because it only charged me 5,000. I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna deal with it for now. But hook it up. So we have some power to that. I'm really not worried about electrical cables right now, though. Let's go up here. Just make sure we get everything up there. We want to make sure our metal detectors do get installed. I think I queued them up. I did not. So, objects, metal detector, and we have insufficient funds. So, we're going to have to wait a second until we get some money in. Maybe I can sell some of our objects. Is there anything in here that hasn't been sold? This is not how you want to play your game, by the way. You don't want to be playing like I am. I'm only been doing it like this because I know what I'm doing. Hopefully I can get them to dismantle these trees. If you're a new player, you don't want to do what I'm doing because you would be very lost. A lot of you probably do know how to play this game, but I just want to, let everyone know that this probably isn't how you want to start off your first prison. If it's, it's obviously your first prison, you're probably not aware of how all the game mechanics work and how the cash flow works, because even though I make $840 a day, it comes in little chunks. So it's not actually like you get it all at once when it turns the next day. It takes a second. I think, yeah, I just need a holding cell. What's wrong with my holding cell? I need a toilet and a bench. So if I get those objects in there, I get another... Yeah, I get another 10,000. So I'm going to get a bench, well, a toilet first, as soon as it lets me. I can Sell all these. Alright, now I can get a toilet. Let's put it against this wall, give them some privacy. And a bench. There it is. Put that right there, let them think about what they've done. And they wait until they get their cell. So I figured out how to work on... I figured out not how to make dorms, but I figured out how to make dorms better. And I learned how to, like, the size and however much size you have gives you more prisoners. It's the... So this is a 3 by 2, right? So that's 6. You divide that by 4, and that's how many people it can hold, which obviously isn't more than 1. So you can only hold 1 person in a dorm that's 2 by 3. So basically what I'm thinking is I'm going to make some nice... Everything's going to be by 4, so that's nice and it will divide out nice. Holding cells... holding cells doesn't complete. So I think right here it will be a 8 or 4, or each dorm will be 4 by whatever, and then it will always come out to a nice number, and I can fit more people in there. But I do need to still have cells, because otherwise the prisoner needs will go way too high in comparison. Let's just designate all these as offices. I see now when I always get irritated when I watch a YouTube video and I see the person like looking around for, you know, the office, and I see it right there. But I do actually realize now that that is actually, recording blindness is kind of real. Like, I was looking in the wrong tab for utilities. That's also because I haven't played in a while, but at the same time, you know, I probably would have figured that out had I, you know, I'm going to put this at high priority. How do I can't remember how to do that. Just Alt and left click. What does it say? Why is it blocked? Oh, there's no door here. Alright, objects, large steel door. Put it right there. So, like I said in the last episode, this is a little bit of a different style than I usually do. I usually don't have these big open spaces inside of my prison. It's usually pretty compact. But we have a pretty big starting point of land. So I think I'm okay with having a little bit of excess space where prisoners can just sort of roam around, because I'm not really too concerned about them getting out. Like I said, I'm not sure if this will be minimum security or if it will be... oh, there's my payment. So I'm going to pause this really quick. Get a office desk, table, and chair. I like to decorate these places a little bit more too. Let's put 2 tables in here. No, let's go like this. Let's make it a little bit 2 space, and then 1 here, 2 space. A office desk, right? Yeah, and a chair. Let's put it right there. Good. Table. Oh no, chair. And put that. Oh no. There we go. And I'm gonna put some sofas in there too, so that, you know, they can sit around. Maybe some people will wait up here if they ever come into the security, if they have to pass through security to get to like visitation or something like that. I probably want to have a separate way in, like right here will probably be visitation. Let's get a file cabinet too. Even though it doesn't really do anything, I like to think that you know, they have like all the prisoners' records right there on file. You know, they can go in, access it. So that's all ready. We need to build up some walls over here so that we can actually start taking in people. And our kitchen also probably needs to be set up too. It was really nice to get that grant when we did too, because obviously we needed the money. So I'm thinking I'm going to do this series as much as I can, but with Mesozoica coming out, which for those of you who don't know, it's like a it's a dinosaur park game basically. It's sort of like Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, if you've seen that game. But that game is going to be taking precedent. It's going to be, I'm going to take more responsibility over that game, and I'm really going to do that one more because I have been, investing a lot of time into that game. So I'm going to run up this way, up through here, run over this way, because these guys do tunnel out like crazy. They will go as far as they will do everything to get out. I've had really, really secure prisons, and yet they still manage to get out because they dig to these large pipes. So I think what I'm going to do this game is going to be different from what I usually do. I'm going to have actual patrols patrolling. Like from here to here, there'll be one guy patrolling. From here to here, stuff like that. But that's going to be later down the line. I'm not really too concerned as soon as they get here, as much as I am when they are like angry or I start needing to do pat downs every night, because in my minimum security prison I had to do shakedowns almost every single night. If I didn't do that, they would get away, guaranteed. Like there was no way to avoid it. They would just get away. They'd dig out, they'd kill someone, something bad would happen, and ultimately I don't want that to happen in this game because it affects your value. You can't see that right now, but I do need an accountant for that. But I'll start filling out the rooms over there. But it will start affecting your value. Desks, that's what we need. Sorting desks are for, I believe they're for mail rooms when you get those. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Because I want to have a few psychologists, and I think these ones right here will probably be the psychologists, just because they'll have easy access to there'll be an easy way for me to connect them up. Here, one here, and one here, and one here. There we go. Now we need some chairs. I'll put them right here. And don't worry, I'll make sure that everything is in the right place. I know how badly that bothers me when I watch people play, is that, sometimes something is placed incorrectly, and it just bothers me so bad personally. And I know it bothers a lot of you guys too, so I'm going to try not to make that happen, but it probably will happen at some point, so just let me know, and I will fix it as soon as possible. We need to build up these walls, actually. I don't think they're being built. Yeah, they weren't being built. I think that's probably because we didn't have enough money, though. Well, not right there. So make sure you guys leave comments down below of what you would like to see with this series. Ultimately, it's what I do with the prison is going to come from majority of what people say. At the end, who knows? I might let everything go crazy, or I might sell this prison so that we can use that money that we made from this prison and sell it, and then use the money that we made from that to go and make another prison in another season of the game. But of course, that all depends on how well this season does, and I might revisit it later too. If I don't do season 2 right away, it's just the way it's going to be. Probably eventually I'll revisit it later on, but if it doesn't get enough views, I'm not going to rush into doing it. I do enjoy playing this game though, so I hope you guys do enjoy it. We have to run power up through there. I do have very weird power strips, I'm not going to lie. It's just the way I like to do things. It's not really that bad. It's just sort of how, it's not exactly how electrical wiring is, but when it's underground, I mean, it doesn't really matter. So we got our table and our bench. I remember doing that just because we didn't have enough money to fill it out. We just wanted to get the tables done. Another one there, one there, one there, and one there. So that should be enough tables for now. That was enough to sit like 30 people, I think, when I played my last game. So this should all be good. You need to designate all these as cells up here. Cell. I can't wait to get smaller cells too, because I like making the cells smaller over time. I won't really come back and clean up the cells that are bigger though, because that's really just a pain. I tried doing that one time and it just resulted in people were angry, stuff wasn't getting done, workers got beat up. It was pretty bad. I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to leave, if it's the way it is, it's the way it is. Ultimately, I'm okay with that, as long as, why didn't it place a bed there? I clicked there. Alright, so we're almost ready to take in our first prisoners. And, that's pretty exciting to me, because it's been quite a while since we've actually done anything other than building, and it's kind of hard to commentate over just building. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of you notice there's nothing to really talk about as you're building the prison like this, and it gets a little bit irritating because there's good stuff to talk about. It's just not really the time to talk about it. There's a door there. There's a door there. There's no door there. There's a door there. And I'm just gonna play it, see what happens. So I'm gonna let that build up, and yeah, pretty much. There's nothing really to do other than sit here and wait. So I think what I'm gonna do is, why are we in debt? Oh, I see. It's because we bought all that stuff, and when you pause the game, you can buy as much as you want, but it does put you in debt. So that's the way you guys can get around. If you have a good income, but you just don't have the money you need, you can buy it if you pause the game, and you have a positive balance, and then you can do that. That's in my experiences anyway. I'm going to hire a warden. Insufficient funds. Oh yeah, of course. I'm gonna actually take another grant. I probably should have done that a while ago. Inmate health and well-being. Prison maintenance. Visitation rights. I think I'll go with inmate health and well-being, because that's an easy income right there. I can hire the warden. He will go over to an office that's complete. And then we can start researching. I think I'm going to research finance first. That's pretty important. And I don't want to take in prisoners just yet. It's not quite ready, and I don't think I have the staff necessarily to upkeep it. Yeah, I only have 2 guards. I'll hire 2 more. 4 more. Because I don't even have cooks yet. No, I do. Nothing's hooked up yet, though. I think my workers are very overworked. I'm going to hire some more. Alright, that's as many as I can hire, unfortunately. But that's 12. Hopefully that will get things done. I think I'm going to end the episode here today, guys. I'll let this run off camera. Everything will be ready. As soon as everything's done being built, I'll come back, and I will make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the description down below what you want me to see me do with this prison, because ultimately this is what you guys